If you are looking for the absolute best zombie games to play right now, we have compiled a definitive list of 25 incredible titles you need to try.
Starting our countdown with game number 1, Dying Light 2 Stay Human delivers incredible open-world parkour combined with brutal melee combat against massive hordes of infected. Navigating the sprawling city roofs while completing high-stakes missions makes this a brilliant survival experience that keeps you moving and thinking constantly. It is an amazing choice for players wanting high verticality and non-stop action. Taking the second spot, game number 2 is Dead Island 2, which offers a colorful yet extremely gory playground set across the sunny streets of Los Angeles. The highly detailed combat system allows you to slice through waves of undead with creative weapons and satisfying elemental traps. It is incredibly fun for cooperative multiplayer sessions or solo tearing through the Hollywood elite.
Moving along, game number 3 is the spectacular Resident Evil 4 Remake, beautifully modernizing a legendary story filled with tense encounters and grotesque infected villagers. Balancing your limited resource management while fighting off smart parasites creates an oppressive and exhilarating atmosphere that completely defines peak modern action survival horror. The sheer polished detail makes it an absolute masterpiece you cannot afford to miss.
Coming in at game number 4, The Last of Us Part 1 presents an emotionally gripping narrative alongside incredibly gritty, desperate stealth encounters against horrific clickers and desperate human factions. Sneaking through the beautifully overgrown post-apocalyptic ruins requires careful planning and intense concentration. The storytelling and raw survival elements make it a deeply impactful adventure that leaves a lasting impression.
For game number 5, Days Gone features a massive open world where you ride a customizable motorcycle across beautiful landscapes while escaping terrifyingly huge freaker hordes. Managing your limited fuel and scouting dark, abandoned outposts adds a great layer of tension to your daily survival loop. Watching hundreds of fast runners stream over the hills is truly an unforgettable spectacle. Securing the 6th position, game number 6 is World War Z Aftermath, an intense third-person shooter that simulates overwhelming swarms of fast-moving zombies stacking up on fences. Choosing distinct character classes and unlocking powerful firearms is essential for surviving the hectic defensive objectives. It delivers non-stop adrenaline-fueled cooperative action that requires great teamwork to beat the hardest stages. Next up, game number 7 is the classic Resident Evil 2 Remake, which masterfully traps you inside a dark, puzzle-filled police station pursued by an unstoppable, terrifying stalker. The claustrophobic corridors and tight inventory management force you to make every single handgun bullet count. It remains one of the most perfectly paced and genuinely scary horror experiences available anywhere. Entering the list at game number 8, Back 4 Blood brings a highly replayable deck-building system to classic cooperative arcade shooting mechanics against mutation-filled special infected. Customizing your specific character builds adds massive strategic depth to every campaign run you take with friends. The fast action keeps your squad communicating constantly to survive the intense difficulty spikes. Right in the middle, game number 9 is The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, which features incredibly fluid combat mechanics and a deeply complex, dark tale of brutal cycle of violence. The highly realistic animations and visceral weapon impacts make every single encounter feel dangerous and grounded. It offers some of the most advanced technical gameplay systems seen in modern gaming. Reaching the 10th spot, game number 10 is Resident Evil Village, expanding the franchise formula into a mysterious snowy valley filled with crazy mutated monsters and eerie castle settings. The pacing perfectly shifts from slow, psychological terrors to explosive firefights against huge waves of lichens. It provides an excellently varied ride that highlights the absolute best of the genre. For game number 11, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster brings back the brilliant sandbox fun of using literally anything as a weapon inside a massive shopping mall filled with thousands of slow-moving corpses. The strict time management mechanics and colorful psychopath bosses keep the pressure high while maintaining a wonderfully campy tone. It is perfect for chaotic, creative destruction. Coming up next, game number 12 is The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series. focusing entirely on an emotionally shattering choice-driven narrative during the initial societal collapse. Guiding young characters through difficult moral decisions creates a powerful interactive story where your actions dictate who survives. The artistic cel-shaded graphics and writing still hold up beautifully today.
Moving forward, game number 13 is Zombie Army 4 Dead War, featuring an awesome alternative history campaign where you shoot through legions of occult enemies using highly satisfying sniper mechanics and special traps. The slow-motion X-ray kill camera makes every accurate long-range headshot feel incredibly rewarding. It provides pure cooperative arcade shooting fun from start to finish. At game number 14, we have 7 Days to Die, a massive sandbox voxel simulator where you spend a week scavenging materials and building a fortified base before a huge blood moon horde attacks. Balancing your hunger, thirst, and building defenses makes the core loop addictive. It is a fantastic, deep survival experience that rewards smart planning. Stepping into game number 15, Project Zomboid delivers an incredibly unforgiving isometric simulation focused on realistic survival details like infection rates, boredom, and absolute structural fortification. One simple mistake during a routine house raid can end a months-long run instantly. It is widely considered one of the deepest and most rewarding indie survival games ever created. Holding the 16th spot, game number 16 is Left 4 Dead 2, which still stands as the ultimate golden standard for cooperative arcade shooting, thanks to its brilliant AI director adjusting the match pacing dynamically. The timeless map layouts and perfectly balanced special infected classes ensure it remains incredibly popular and actively played today. It is pure cooperative perfection. For game number 17, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War features the incredibly popular round-based zombies mode, packed with complex Easter eggs, powerful wonder weapons, and addictive progression systems. Running trains of undead through iconic maps while upgrading your perks provides endless replay value. It is a spectacular choice for satisfying, fast-paced arcade action. Progressing to game number 18, State of Decay 2 forces you to manage an entire community of unique survivors, balancing resource gathering, base upgrades, and permanent character deaths out in a dangerous open world. Losing a favorite character during a routine scavenging run creates incredible emergent drama. It offers a wonderful blend of strategic management and intense action. At game number 19, Killing Floor 2 brings a deeply satisfying sci-fi wave survival dynamic filled with heavy metal music, distinct perk classes, and spectacular slow-motion gore effects. Cooperating with your team to take down massive armored bosses requires precise coordination and constant firing. The tight gunplay mechanics feel exceptionally responsive and fun during chaotic waves. Reaching game number 20, the Callisto Protocol offers a highly cinematic and visually stunning sci-fi nightmare, where you utilize brutal melee combos and gravity tools to dismember mutated prisoners on a dead moon. The heavy wake of the combat and dense sound design create a truly oppressive atmosphere. It delivers a short, linear ride packed with intense body horror. Next is game number 21, Alan Wake 2, which brilliantly weaves a complex psychological detective story with dark, corrupted supernatural entities that mimic classic zombie survival mechanics in terrifying shifting realities. The incredible graphical fidelity and intense focus on resource management keep you on the edge of your seat. It is a narrative masterpiece filled with dread. For game number 22, Dead Space modernizes an iconic sci-fi horror atmosphere where you must strategically dismember terrifying alien mutations inside a creaking, abandoned mining spaceship. The completely seamless level design and absence of a traditional interface pull you deeply into the isolation. It remains a legendary gold standard for dark atmosphere and tension. Coming to game number 23, Evil West combines fast-paced superhero-style third-person melee brawling with a crazy alternative Wild West setting overrun by bloodthirsty monsters and undead thralls. The explosive gauntlet weapons and chaotic combos make you feel incredibly powerful throughout the entire campaign. It is an awesome choice for action fans looking for pure fun.
Near the end, game number 24 is Remnant 2, blending difficult Souls-like bosses with procedurally generated worlds filled with corrupted root creatures and reanimated entities. Creating specific archetypes and looting powerful firearms allows for endless build experimentation. The challenging gameplay loop keeps you hooked as you uncover bizarre secrets across different dimensions. Finishing our list at game number 25, Sons of the Forest drops you onto a beautiful remote island populated by disturbing cannibal tribes and deeply unsettling mutated entities. Building a massive cabin base with advanced companion AI adds great depth to your daily survival struggles. It is a phenomenal open-world experience that blends freedom with constant underlying terror.